Ready? High fives. Welcome back, everyone.
It's the 7th of January.
I know, it's 2025. It does feel like it was the longest Christmas. No, the shortest Christmas ever. We've talked about this on the socials. Basically, I felt like I was torn a new one by Christmas this year. I genuinely felt it was an endurance event, but at the end of it, I was left battered and bruised. We had family over from Australia.
I mean, it was all great.
It was great.
And I'm sitting here wondering, where we record this podcast, you'll never see the other side of the camera, but this is what we call the room of requirement.
Yes.
Our dumping ground, basically.
Our dumping ground.
And I'm wondering how long it'll take. How far into 2025 will we stop finding Christmas things that should be in a box?
Well, we never stop finding them. Just sometime around November, they become relevant again. So we'll always... But, Emily, let's be honest. Everyone's here because we've got a story to tell.
Yeah, but I'm going to put this little sticker on whilst we're telling a story.
You tell a story.
I think it's cute.
So it's true. Everything you read before clicking to watch this or listen to this is true.
You put a clickbait title?
No, I didn't put a clickbait. I just made it perhaps more engaging than usual. But it's really, really true. But we need to go back, way back, many centuries ago. Not long after the Bible began. No, that bit's not true. I just like the Josephine's Technicolor Dreamcoat
So for anyone
songs.
listening or watching, it is the 7th of January and I'm not quite back in the swing of work and I'm definitely not ready for Alan's karaoke.
Well, look, we need to tell a story, but have I ever told you my theory about there's this sweet spot in sleep? If you have too much, your adrenaline doesn't kick in, and if you have too little, you're a zombie. And there's this sweet spot where the adrenaline kicks in. I'm there, unfortunately for Emily, today. Anyway, let's tell a story.
Right, because it's why we're doing it today as well is because it's January. We've said that several times in the last 3 minutes, I know. But we are building up towards the launch of the Digital Circus again. We're so excited. We do this twice a year. It's always very exciting. And we like to reflect on why we have it, what we started, what we were doing. And back in 2020...
I'm going with, off the top of my head, June 15th, 2020 was when...
Very specific.
Well, I think that I'm pretty confident that's when we first ever opened the big top doors.
We were in the throes of lockdown. It was a bit rubbish. We didn't know what to do with the business. We were like, go hard or go home. We had one business crashing completely and one where we're like, what does it look like in the future? We're not quite sure what Yellow Tuxedo is. So we decided to...
Sorry, I'm laughing at we weren't quite sure what Yellow Tuxedo was.
It was 6 months old.
Well, we had an idea, but fundamentally our strategy at that point, this is true, our business strategy was make as much blimmin' noise as we could. Well, that was our strategy, wasn't it?
And 5 years later, nothing has changed.
Hello.
Hi.
Right.
To create a space for a lot of small business owners like yourselves who may be listening today, to have a space where if they were suddenly standing still, they didn't know what to do in their business, they weren't the most techie, but they suddenly had to be techie because they had to be online because they couldn't be out in public and breathing on people and giving hugs or not giving hugs. We decided to create a space to help people out. And we really wanted to create the Digital Circus to be an arm's length. I think that was the best phrase at the time. Yeah. An arm's length training and help and support for people to learn how to get on Instagram, how to create a blog post effectively that was going to get seen, how to make sure that Google knew you were. So we started something very, very small.
I'm sorry, I need to interject because I'm smiling because I remember at the time speaking to our long-suffering web designer friend Will at the time, basically going, Will, can you knock this up for us in about a day, please? We need it ready ASAP.
Back in the day, and actually still hasn't changed today, we have an idea and we go, we need a whole new suite of stuff tomorrow, please, because we do fly by the seat of our pants quite a lot.
As part of our strategic plan.
Oh, we do it really well.
I know.
Didn't someone say our good friend Al Fawcett said, you just like the start-up mentality of it. I'm like, absolutely do. I like the fresh ideas. It kind of gives us life. Yeah. Anyway, to the point. So we had a brand new website created, a part of our website created. We're very much about owning your own stuff as well. So we didn't want to go to a third party to host our membership. So we created a backstage area on our website. Thank you again very much, Will. You could sign in, you could buy, you could transact. All of the fancy stuff that we'd seen on all these other platforms, on our website, and we were really chuffed. And we'd made
Will did all the hard work, and we were really chuffed.
and we built up, and as Alan says, we make a lot of noise, and there was a lot of noise being made, and we were really excited by the hustle and the bustle and the everything boiling under the surface.
You know, the other thing that I was talking about Radmin with recently, at that time, it was all about going live on Instagram. And we were like going live every day, weren't we? We were singing, we were dancing, we were going live on Facebook, Instagram.
We played This Is the Greatest Show from The Greatest Showman. And you were there in your yellow suit, and I was there in my not so nice yellow dress, because you always look better in your yellow suit than I. And anyway, and you were there going,
Don't everything's wobbling.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And then I think
we were building up to this epic
how
launch.
was that ever
point.
okay on a Facebook or Instagram live to do that?
Yeah, but that's why it was okay, because it did not come out of the school
Anyhow,
of how to grow your business.
Loads of people were interested, loads of people making noise, loads of people going, I can't wait to the launch day, what day can I buy? And then we kind of made a lot of noise. And on the day, Alan, what happened?
Our website crashed. It literally crashed. It died. I don't know what to say. Our entire what must have happened is 20,000 people clicked on the link and the server died.
A bit like that time when we were on the ITV
knew
this morning, and our website actually crashed because there were too many people visit at once.
I teed that one up. We'll save that story for another time. But our website crashed. It literally died. I think it was about 4 or 5 minutes after launching. I think one person, if I remember rightly, had got through. Was that Kirsty? Yeah, Kirsty, who we still know. And still a member. And then Lifer. And then it crashed, it died, and people were going, we can't get on. And now, if we're being brutally honest, we don't know why, do we? Or do you know why, actually? Because that was more your world back then. I don't know why.
But the realisation was that, oh crap, we're a small business, and this is where I always think we love hanging out with you guys as well, is that we are a small business, we are a team of 2, plus the odd outsource, but like we had a Will at the time, we had an accountant at the time, but we were our business, and that's it. So you don't have a team of people to go fix this, go and call IT to say, can you fix this please, can you go and speak to marketing?
We're sat there waiting to go ding 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 ding, firing Uzis in celebration, and the reality was oh, shall I swear?
You're gonna have to bleep it out.
Oh shit, this is serious. I'll bleep that out.
Yeah. Because especially during a time, during COVID, during the fact that we were panicking a little bit as well, and everyone was a little bit worried about what the future held. You put in a lot of effort into something, and for it to not work straight off the bat is a really scary, depressing situation to be in. Luckily, though.
Well, hold on. Can I just, before we get to the luckily, what's your luckily in case actually it is the same?
No, luckily, what we laugh about as our kind of our strength and our being a bit silly and being a bit loud actually works in our favour at that point. Because what you could do is one of two things. You could either go and cry in a corner and pour yourself a large gin and tonic and go, the end of the world is coming. Or you go, well, no one's going to come and support me on this. I need to sort it out for myself. Let's keep making noise. Yeah. And that's the benefit of having a launch week, is that yes, we went live at that point, we went, doors are open now, go people had an issue, but we kept that going on the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, and that noise continued for that period of time. It wasn't just a launch and go, it was very much okay, there was a glitch at the beginning, glitch in the matrix, what do? We keep going.
Yeah. Now, some facts and some learnings, right? We don't know why it did happen.
Tech sucks.
Yeah, and we will never know if we lost business, how much we lost or anything. That someone might have gone, well, if they can't get their own website working, why will I join? And it felt like there may have been some noise around, well, if their website's not working, why would I come to them to learn, right? It did feel a bit of that. The other thing was the vast majority of our business at the time, we've always talked about, we built Yellow Tuxedo on Instagram DMs, right? So the vast majority of our business at the time was coming from Instagram and Facebook. And actually, that's not trackable. That's not tangible. That's not understandable. That would do, wouldn't it? And it wasn't coming from, we didn't have a waiting list at the time. We weren't trying to get people into an email list before coming. We do now, because we own that email list. We can see who's clicking, who's opening, who's doing what. It's a much nicer place to exist as a business, to have that data in a place we can use it and, you know, benefit from it. What was the other thing? And the launch went far. I mean, look, fundamentally, it's 2025. The Digital Circus still exists. We're still opening the doors again on the 27th. We've got lifelong members. It spawned podcasts and live virtual events. It has
evolved massively.
Oh my God, it's evolved.
For what was meant to be a COVID sticking plaster to support it a little bit, it soon wasn't that. After about, I don't know, 3 months, I think we realised it was more than that, because it was the people in there, and, you know, actually that as a story made us quite relatable.
Write the stories down. We'll tell all these. Write this down. Yeah.
It made us quite relatable, and we have always since the very start of Yellow Tuxedo, its beginnings, have said we are not the utmost experts in everything.
All right, pipe down, Jarchi. I am.
We will always find a way through, and we like to be able to share the fact that big or small business, most experienced or novice businesses, we all have these things that go wrong in our business.
Yes.
And it's about the fact that what do we do to make it count, make it change, to make sure that we learn from it? How can we make sure that we future-proof the business? And as Alan says, yes, we have evolved massively since we started. We have changed the model of the membership many times, but we are in this current guise with our foundational members and the community and that learning together journey. We've got we have written that down, we have changed things, we've adapted it, we've got written it down, we've got waiting lists. We have worked on using our ecosystem to make sure that we are delivering what we're teaching as well, and, you know, we're looking forward to the doors opening in a couple of weeks' time.
We are. Right, thank you for listening, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far and you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe.
Oh, please do.
Right? Leave a comment, thumbs up, all that jazz. If you're new to us and you want to know more about Yellow Tuxedo and the Digital Circus, there are links in the description. And if you like our story of real life, why not share it out with your friends? Oh, and learning from our mistakes 4.5 years ago, we now have an email list. That link's also in the description if you wanna come and find on some small business shenanigans.
Small business shenanigans.
Oh, were you going to? I was going to say goodbye. Are you finishing off? Sorry.
Goodbye.
Happy 2025.
No Uzi.
No Uzi. Sorry.
Bye.